girl was just watching TV when her mom suddenly handed her the remote, giving her full control. But to her surprise, the girl remained eerily calm, completely unafraid, casually eating popcorn while provoking her mother. Infuriated, the mom smacked the popcorn out of her hands. The girl calmly dusted off the crumbs and stared at her mother like she was about to teach her a lesson. That's when the girl revealed her true colors, her 18th different facial expression, so terrifying it made her mom backpedal in fear. In her panic, she stumbled into the wall, finally realizing the danger. She rushed into her room and slammed the door shut, locking every deadbolt she had installed earlier. The daughter walked up to the door, pretending to be sweet, but fear made the mom step back again. Her size 10 foot landed on a screwdriver. Now armed, she felt a rush of courage. She warned her daughter to stay away, but suddenly, the steel door began to warp under immense pressure. Terrified, the mom crouched in the corner as the camera zoomed in on the cracks spreading across the door and the walls. She gripped the screwdriver tightly. Then, the bolts began to loosen. One by one, they fell to the floor. Her eyes widened in horror. All the locks dropped at once. As she stared at the scattered pieces on the floor, she looked up and saw the door barely holding. Then, boom, her daughter burst in. She tried to resist, but was no match for the overwhelming force. Even as a rubber duck injured her foot, she felt no pain. Just as the steel door collapsed completely, the mother crawled under the bed to hide. At the same time, her barefoot daughter walked in, grabbed the heavy shoe cabinet like it was nothing, and dragged it aside. Step by step, she reached the bed, picked up the screwdriver, and crouched directly in front of her terrified mom. The daughter's vicious glare suddenly turned into an innocent face. The mom gave a nervous smile. Since she wouldn't come out, the daughter decided to count to 3, then drag her out herself. After 3 seconds, like a lizard, she began crawling under the bed. The mom, sweating, quickly nodded in surrender. But the daughter didn't know that this was all part of the mom's trap. She pretended to make tea to calm the girl. Secretly, she added sleeping medicine to the cup. After everything was set, she adjusted her breathing, forced a smile, and entered the room. The girl smelled the tea. The mom quickly lied that she'd already had some. Convinced, the girl drank it. Once the girl fell asleep, the real revenge began. The mom grabbed a gas can from behind her back and checked if the girl was truly out. Then she fastened a steel ring to the wall and tied it to the doorknob with a rope. She poured every last drop of high-grade gasoline around the house, especially on her daughter's door, covering every corner. Still feeling it wasn't enough, she kept pouring more. From the bedroom to the living room, the floor was drenched. Without hesitation, she struck a match. This was war, either her or the girl. Coldly, she dropped the matchstick. Flames engulfed the entire mansion. Don't be fooled. Though Jin Jai was merciless to her daughter, she showed compassion to others. Staring at the raging fire, she thought it was finally over. But a firefighter's next words froze her in terror. Her daughter Lily was still alive. And worse, she held no grudge.